Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Polygon Arena, a momentous night. The Monster Factory Wrestling Federation one-time only event begins now. I am Patrick Gill.
Hi, I'm Griffin McElroy, Monster Factory daddy and wrestling aficionado.
I'm the mommy of the Monster Factory, the Lady Gaga, Justin Tyler, wrestling McElroy.
Tonight we'll be bringing you a card stacked with vicious competitors willing to do whatever it takes to be the very best. And on his way to the ring is none other than Borth Sampson.
I don't know who Borth Sampson is going to be wrestling, but they are going to have a hard time sort of maintaining a grasp on this slippery fella. You can see he's oiled himself up with, I think that's actually extra virgin, is how he gets that natural sheen. I mean, it's not natural. It's very unnatural. Everything about him is unnatural.
He is reminding me of a pop culture character right now, and I cannot put my finger on it. Bender. Futurama. Did you guys watch Futurama?
Futurama's Bender.
No,
yeah,
no.
Absolutely.
Well, it's not like that. But did you all watch King of the Hill? Because that's a Boomhauer if I ever saw it.
Propane.
Propane.
It's from that one.
I love Teresa. Propane. That one. That's
Jesus.
so important.
Borth Sampson
That's
limbers up his
important to
neck
do
in
before
preparation for the battle to come. And his opponent is making his way down to the ring now.
Unless this person's also extra slippery. Okay.
Oh, it's Chiquita Dave.
What's he got, the Chaos Emerald? If he's got the Chaos Emeralds, then all fucking bets are off. Oh my god, he's shattered the Chaos Emerald.
He's
This is
become slimy as
unprecedented.
well. What, is he the Wizard of Oz? What's that?
Yeah, whose entrance? Who the fuck is this?
Chiquita Dave has shattered the Chaos Emerald and revealed his true form, which
Still
looks
Chiquita Dave.
remarkably like his previous form.
Yellow versus
Does this-
yellow. It's the Saffron Pylon. It's the event that everybody's been sort of hungry for. And I'm so glad we get to peel open this banana and just go to town. Now,
Chiquita Dave, I was not sure about his chances. Again, he's fighting a slippery, athletic guy in the form of Borth Sampson. But I will say, if memory serves, Chiquita Dave has the ability to summon infinite clones of himself, which, I mean, is, I think, cheating. I think it's a pretty
It is
distinct
specifically
advantage.
been prohibited by the commissioner of the Monster Factory Wrestling Federation for Chiquita Dave to summon any clones of himself. But he is a stout man. He is a powerful man. Just one look at his face will let you know everything you need to know about Chiquita Dave. He has a lot to prove in this matchup with Borth Sampson. And there you see the cold, dead-eyed stare of Chiquita Dave. Moving into this match, gentlemen, who do you favor moving forward in this match?
well, I tell you, my immediate sort of favorite is Borth Sampson. He's slippery and muscly, while Chiquita Dave has sort of the body of a barbarian from a B-grade 1970s movie. You know what I mean? Like a 1970s barbarian, sort of a doughy Uncle Bod that I'm not sure is going to be able to hang with Borth.
I'm going to say Borth also, just because this match has been going for like 20 seconds now, and he seems to be doing more kicking in the face. Then again, now Chiquita Dave is winning, so I'm going to change it to Chiquita Dave.
Chiquita Dave is working over that left arm of Borth Sampson. He is a strategic fighter, if nothing else, probably aware of those deadly lariats and wild punches Borth is known for throwing, trying to take that ability away from him as he sets him up for a big power slam. Actually, no, it's a rib breaker. Drops
rib breaker.
Borth across his knees.
And those are Borth's already bad ribs. He's really working that bad arm, too, so it's just getting worse and worse out here for... Oh, boy. This is looking like a runaway, huh?
And a brutal stomp to the face. Elbows after elbow, bringing Borth back up to his feet, but Borth says, no, thank you.
There we go.
Knee lift directly to the face. Borth back in control, at least momentarily, grabs the front chancery, sets him up for a big vertical suplex, and there you go. Borth Sampson is once again in control of this match. Gentlemen, do you think Borth is in danger of overconfidence here?
I mean, when you look like that, I don't think there is such a thing as overconfidence.
Sure.
That was a nasty slamma-jamma there. Is there any chance that they'll just stop fighting? Because I'm actually thinking about it now, and I don't like that my kids are...
Now, what was that movie?
Like
Blatant disrespect from Borth Sampson as he leaps over the head of Chiquita Dave and follows it up with a bit of a kick. Now
here he's just trying to help him pop his. He's trying to help him pop his neck.
Try my
like he
cool
did
move
before we got in. Yeah. I don't know that he necessarily wanted that though.
Here, that's a move. That's
Borth
a wrestle.
Samson, the springboard elbow drop, followed up by a couple of disdainful stomps as he brings Chiquita Dave back onto his feet, but Chiquita Dave, with a counter of his own, Irish whip into the corner, and follows it up with something. Let's see what he's going for here. No, once again, Borth Samson in control.
Turned it on him. No, he got it turned back again. I did want to ask about the audience because they do look like they were taken from like Tony Hawk Pro Skater from the Game Boy Advance.
These are all Tony Hawk.
Oh, interesting. It's nice that all of them could show up for this.
Now the fight spills to the outside of the ring. Once again, Chiquita Dave with that jawbreaker counter.
Oof.
Immediately into another counter by Borth Samson, pardon me.
Oh, be careful. Please, God, be careful, Patrick.
TM. Now, Patrick, out here, and it seems more dangerous because it seems like the floor would be harder and also metal.
Absolutely. These mats around the outside of the ring here in the Polygon arena are, mostly there to prevent, breaking open of the skin, that sort of hard floor contact. But they are very thin. These are not soft mats.
We don't want any blood. This is still a family-friendly sort of product.
If I remember correctly, Patrick, most of the Polygon arena is made of recycled Ouya's. Is that accurate?
Completely accurate, Justin. Thank you for pointing this out. We believe in recycling at Polygon.com. The ring is made out of entirely recycled Oulias. The ropes are reconstituted N gauges. And
now, who is hurting who here? Wrestling is hard.
So this is one of the age-old questions of professional wrestling, Justin, is who does a figure 4 leg lock hurt? And the answer is whoever needs to be hurt at that particular moment, as Borth rolls over, reversing the pressure, as it were, and leading right into a brutal combo with a spinning back fist, roundhouse kicks to the chest, compressing that rib cage, hurting those organs, those lungs. That just takes all of the wind right out of you.
Now, I do.
And he goes for the cover.
Here we go. 1, 2. No way.
No,
I do want to point out, Chiquita Dave does not have traditional organs. It's mostly just banana meat in there, but it's still, vulnerable to blows and being crushed and destroyed.
Griffin, you're into some of the behind the scenes stuff more than me. Is he still? Is Chiquita Dave still managed by Grandpa Piss?
Chiquita Dave. Actually, there was a whole narrative about how Grandpa Piss betrayed Chiquita Dave and started to support Brock Lesnar. And so there's a whole thing there. But no, they are not on good terms.
This is bad. You don't want those powerful legs wrapped around you. Although you think you can just slide
do.
you
do definitely want that, but not like in a crushing battle sort of way.
Borth Samson makes his way to the top rope and drops a crushing elbow once again to that rib cage, to that heart.
Now he's just standing there for a while, just sort of admiring his work. Sort of his violent craft.
I can't stop looking at the crowd. It's like 8 dads just recycled infinitely in different shirts. It looks like a lookbook for these are my dad fashions for fall 2017.
Oh, what? Can the ref get the fuck out of the way so we can see what's going on? All right.
So once again, Borth Samson with that trademark combo of spinning back fist, those brutal roundhouse kicks that'll take the wind right out of you, and the spinning sobut to the midsection. He's a little bit winded, folks, but he needs to make the cover right now if he wants to have a chance of winning this one. He can't. Nope. I guess he can't afford to waste more time as he gets a little greedy and eats yet another jawbreaker counter.
Huge
once again, punishing the ribs, the hips.
I really need that umpire to calm down because he is just nervously dancing around the ring. Here we go. Cover 1. No.
And the fighting spirit of Borth Samson cannot be defeated.
Now, I will admit, I forget what the name of the game was that Borth Samson came from.
I believe he's fighting out of Black Desert Online.
There we go.
And he goes for that cover. 1, 2.
This is brutal.
That's not going to be enough.
Here are the 2 dads I'm most into right now. Far right of your screen, long sleeve blue Oxford dad, and his twin brother, long sleeve white Oxford dad. 3 dads
on the left
down.
Side, yeah.
Just no. He's 3 dads down, and then their third
and there's
brother.
Borth Samson with the GTS, the go to Springfield, and the 1, the 2. All
right.
We have a winner in our opening contest here. Borth Samson pulls ahead. Gentlemen, did that one go the way you expected?
Yeah, we said at the beginning.
I actually think I went the other way, but in my heart, I knew it was going to be Borth all along.
Let's take a look at some of the action from the match here. There's that spinning back kick to the midsection. That'll...
Jesus, the syncopated cheering is also...
Yeah, those guys worked that out. Oh, they're swaying in time. That's
very romantic. Boy, there were a lot of kicks that match.
Knee.
Now, you know more about wrestling than we do, Patrick. Are there usually that many kicks in any given match?
It depends on who is in the match. I think Borth Sampson is a particularly, he's got a very kick-oriented offense. Knees, kicks, spinning back fists, a very strong style of in-ring competition from Borth Sampson, and it clearly benefited him there as he pulls away with the win from Chiquita Dave. How do you think Chiquita Dave is going to move forward after this defeat?
I think he's going to quit. I think he'll quit. I think he'll quit wrestling forever, probably.
He's threatened so many times. I feel like his doughy uncle body is finally catching up with him.
Polygon's YouTube channel. We've got shows like you won't believe. Shows that blur the lines between what is real and what is simply a mass hallucination caused by the subliminal messages in our shows. Here's a reason to subscribe to our channel. Boys. Car boys, monster boys, whatever those boys come up with next.
No goddamn way.
Want to learn about comics? We've got a show for that. Also featuring reviews of the latest tech, serious in-depth interviews, coverage of gaming's biggest events, and the hottest, newest gameplay by people who really definitely know how to play games.
If anything happens in this water, I'm going to be furious.
Our shows will touch your soul. Sometimes they'll touch more than that. Polygon. Subscribe to our channel. We've got the good games.
A hush falls over the arena. As the Junker makes his way down to the ring, known above all else for being a rowdy, dirty boy.
And you could really, it really comes through mostly in the pants, I think. Like, those are the rowdiest and dirtiest pants I've ever seen on a person in, ever.
Yeah, it looks like Bruce Banner got caught halfway through. Just like,
Yeah.
well, I'm good here.
The smallest of all Hulks sulks into his corner and prepares for this, possibly the most violent match of the night. It is a three-way ladder match, the Dark Souls of ladder matches, if you will, and we're about to meet our next competitor as the Junker stalks around the ring.
I hope it's not that nasty big snake from Dark Souls, because, man, I just hate looking at that thing.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Did the lights, are they having some sort of brownout in the theater? Can they not turn the lights on so we can see Toucan Dan in all of his glory?
I think he's about to emerge from the darkness.
There he
One of the worst. Pretty much. One of the worst ones.
Now,
The
Toucan
vascular,
Dan.
powerful torso of Toucan
It's
Dan on
horrible to
display.
see the vascularity of the torso, yes. Now, he will be doing this wrestle fight without using guns, which is going to put him at a pretty distinct disadvantage.
Sure.
Is this Shinsuke Nakamura's entrance?
This is Toucan Dan's entrance.
Okay.
It must be so embarrassing for you, Griffin.
If he does the Shinsuke thing, I think. Okay, this is Shinsuke fucking Nakamura. All right, nice try though. Did Toucan Dan go to? Is this Shinsuke Nakamura cosplaying as Toucan Dan?
The vascularity. Can we
It's really horrible.
It's really rough. It looks like vacuum form. It's really abysmal.
Toucan Dan taking care to stretch out that groin, those calves, those knee joints. He is known for his leg-based offense, and he's going to be putting those legs to work tonight. He needs to make sure that his tools are operating at full capacity. Once again, our final competitor on his way down to the ring now in this three-way ladder match.
Yeah. God, just looking at Toucan Dan makes me not want to use guns. Oh boy.
There he
Here
is.
The ultimate underdog.
Our first boy. Now, Patrick, can you explain to me what a ladder match is and how it works?
Suspended above the ring will be a briefcase or a belt. I don't know, I should have checked beforehand, but these competitors will need to climb a ladder and retrieve that belt. The winner will be whoever gets to the top of the ladder first and retrieves their quarry.
Now it looks like Squirtle, the squirting turtle man, is maybe very sad. Is he sad to be in this wrestling match?
He doesn't seem to have much to be happy about as these competitors square off. I would definitely classify him as the underdog. He is the gentlest competitor. He is the smallest competitor.
Oh, see, that was awkward because two guys tried to do a hug grab.
Well, I guess I don't get to
to.
wrestle today.
And right out of the gate, holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, Toucan Dan is as aggressive as his torso would sort of make you think he's going to be.
We see Toucan Dan with a German suplex followed by a brutal knee and then a high-angle Saito suplex, but gets dropped quickly by the Junker, who himself gets taken down by an uppercut by Squirtle.
I will never stop laughing at people trying to do a fight, but it not working because two other people are already trying to do a fight. Like, what are you doing right now, Junker?
Here,
What are you doing on the ring? Oh, squirting turtle man, no.
Now, what's this move? What's happening?
It looks
here?
like Junker's setting up for perhaps a hip toss or a high-angle superplex, but he gets shoved into the ring. Toucan Dan's going to make his approach now. Toucan Dan just going to gaze into the eyes of Squirtle for a moment.
That's not good wrestling, Toucan Dan. You have to do the things.
The Junker takes a moment to compose himself on the outside of the ring as Squirtle and Toucan Dan go one-on-one in that ring. Up in the fireman's carry. Not sure what he's looking for here.
Brutal hurt.
Falcon Arrow type slam.
Now, is this a moment for the Junker to go for the ladder? No, apparently not.
Junker's not thinking strategically right now.
Junker with a headlock driver plants Toucan Dan.
And fucking Toucan Dan really selling it.
Up to the middle rope, goes for the elbow drop, misses. Toucan Dan not quite able to connect with what he was looking for there and eats a headbutt for his trouble. Running Bulldog. Squirtle taking a moment to celebrate in the corner.
Now, is Squirtle going to bust out some of his potent water-type moves?
I believe those are specifically prohibited by the referee, and I am now receiving word from our officials at ringside that this is not a ladder match. This is a standard triple threat match, and I sincerely apologize for the confusion.
Yeah, now, they
Po Buddy's nerfing.
That's good. They had my cowboy hat in the shot for a second. I'm glad they zoomed in a little bit.
They were supposed to bring the ladders down to the ring. There was a mix-up.
Okay. Classic.
And yet another high-angle Saito suplex from the Junker, delivered directly to Toucan Dan, compressing that neck and spine, dropping him on the back of his head, setting up here for that double underhook, leg sweep, DDT, a brutal finish if I've ever seen one.
Oh.
Okay, so Squirtle just kind of was lonely there and wanted to be involved. Jesus, and he paid for that, didn't he?
He certainly did.
He should let the other boys wrestle. He's not cut up for this. That's swole Uncle Fester.
Toucan Dan taking his time, resting in the middle of the ring, now finds his way back to his feet to re-enter the fray with a knife-edge chop across the chest of Squirtle, the tender chest of Squirtle, and once again that fireman's carry Falcon Arrow.
All of Squirtle is pretty tender right now, right? Like usually when we see a Squirtle, we're talking about a shell wrapped around sort of a soft blue body. But without his shell, I'm worried that he has a lot of torso vulnerability.
And especially his usually hard back took a brutal knee right there from Toucan Dan, who took a little too long gloating before setting up here for his finisher, and I think he's going to pay for it. There's that kick to the midsection, and the Junker.
Are they on a team now, or nope, they are not on a team. They are wrestling.
Patrick, how often do the wrestlers decide to stop wrestling and be pals and go play Xbox? Because that is what I would prefer happen in these matches. I don't like seeing the kids fight.
I don't want to rule anything out, but so far it looks like they are going at it. As Junker strikes Squirtle with that rebound rope hung lariat.
Oh, that's it.
He steals the match.
That's better. That's better.
Into the match. Well, Squirtle. I hoped for Squirtle to have a big moment in the sun there, but he was the one who lost the thing, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Certainly did. He wasted too much time stomping in the corner.
He did a lot of stomping. Yeah, that was hubris.
And once again is that DDT driver.
Painful.
And that very stupid move from the Junker that was somehow able to steal this match for him.
So the Junker won, and Squirtle definitely lost. Did Toucan Dan just kind of draw there, or what was his deal?
I think...
Look at it. He seemed to get upset there, but really you should have stepped in, Toucan Dan, if you didn't want to lose.
Right.
I think anything other than first place is considered losing by these competitors who did not come here to come in second place. The Junker is celebrating his win in the middle of the ring. The other two, I'm sure, are very disappointed as Monster Mania rolls on.
He looks like somebody cut his face out of a magazine with different parts.
Dude, give me away! Oh my goodness.
What is that?
That's holy sh! No, don't smile! just a total pervert. And boom goes the dynamite! Oh no, 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 no! Oh no, no! Kick up! Where is the neck meat?
This is
Guns don't pay. Crime never wins. Drugs aren't your friend.
this how T-Bomb do?
Oh no!
It looks like Stephen King's dick exploded.
Oh my god. Oh my god! What even in the world do you think you're doing? Just like Bart.
Take it to the bank, boys. This one's just like Bart.
Uh-oh. Oh no, whoops. Oops. Oops-a-daisy. Oh no. Oh, what?
Teamwork, brotherhood, and friendship. All things that will be tested tonight.
Okay. Oh, my boys!
Look at those beautiful boys.
The campaign! It's so good!
The boy mayor of Second Life and Totinos strutting down to the ring in our tag team competition for the evening.
Now I noticed that Boy Mayor's massive fanny pack of flesh is has maybe he's worked it off during the training sessions. This is a leaner, more cut Boy Mayor, and I'm excited to see what he can do in the ring. Boy, they let you do some stuff with the character editor in this one, huh?
They certainly do.
Boy, they let you do some stuff in this non-hacked game official Gone Gold version of this character editor, huh? It's just like the mouth went on vacation. And
There's the fat papa.
Totino's is no slouch either.
No, Totino's looks pretty fantastic.
And it appears that the boy mayor's eye is temporarily leaving its socket.
Oops!
As they prepare to face their competition tonight. Now this match is over the entrance theme you're hearing, which you notice they both used. Whoever wins this match will get to continue to use that entrance theme. As Randy Johnson and Pan Pan gleefully make their way down to the ring. These are fighters. They are excited for tonight. They live for this.
I live for this. Now, Randy Johnson and Pan Pan are used to fighting much, much bigger sort of threats than this. So I think they will actually have, I don't know if that will be an advantage or a disadvantage for them here in the ring. Sort of an Enzo and Cass dynamic between these two, huh?
Absolutely. One of these, obviously, the more powerful of the two competitors. The other, you could say, is sort of the heart of the team, and Pan Pan, the dynamic, bouncy, young competitor with the red mohawk.
Beautiful baseball boy.
Now, Patrick, if you were managing these teams, would you try to pit your small boys against your small boys, or small boys versus big boys?
I would begin this match exactly as it has begun, with small boy versus small boy, and let the boy sizes mix up as the match goes on. So right now we're seeing a fair competition. These two are approximately the same height and weight. I would say the boy mare has a bit of a strength advantage, but the agility advantage is clearly going to go to Pan Pan, who is used to being tossed around all day, and he's tossing himself around the ring right now.
Just, if I could just say, also crazy about those shoes. Just gaga over the footwear sported by Pan today.
And Pan Pan is working over that leg with a brutal right hand, spinning around the boy mare. But the boy mare, no slouch himself, a couple of back elbows, goes for the waistlock, and a brutal German suplex.
Oh my God.
Pan Pan is feeling that.
I think that's the only thing that Boy Mare has done so far, but it looked like it works. Now they're both. This is cheating, right?
That's not allowed.
He will have a count of 5 to get out of the ring after the tag, and he's using every second possible to gain an advantage here. Super kick to the midsection from Totino's, bringing Pan Pan up to a sitting position, kicking
Not
him.
sure
but it looks
how
like he got countered there. In a
Not
crucifix
sure how he got
pin.
countered there. Yeah.
Once again, Pan Pan in control, but Totino's with the arm drag. And
Now,
another tag.
I am curious how Pan Pan's leather armor is going to help him out here. Maybe he'll have higher AC than his competitors, but I guess that remains to be seen.
Absolutely. Pan Pan with a spinning neck breaker, finally getting the muscle
Randy
in the match. Here
Johnson's
comes
time to
Randy
shine.
Johnson with a massive lariat.
Those arms, those powerful arms.
Powerful arms of Randy Johnson. Now, is it canonical that Randy Johnson destroyed a bird once with a baseball pitch?
Well, not this Randy Johnson. She would never harm a bird like that. Real life Randy Johnson. This is not canonical. This is just true fact. He obliterated a bird one time, and it was either righteous or horrible.
Depending on which end of the ball you're on.
Randy Johnson drops her powerful thigh across the head of the boy mare, who quickly counters with a Fez press into an arm bar.
Now, I'm surprised that the boy mare has this kind of fighting acumen. I sort of thought that his superiority was in the sort of political arena, but he knows how to throw a haymaker, doesn't he?
He knows how to handle himself in the ring, but he does find himself Irish whipped face first into that corner, and Randy Johnson setting him up. No.
Oh no.
Boy mare whipping him around.
Yeah, boy mare's kind of like a preteen Wilson Fisk. He's kind of got it on both angles.
Now, Randy Johnson's specialty is throwing little boys, so I'm surprised that she wasn't able to do more with Boy Mare's tiny frame there. But
well, you can't underestimate how much cooperation plays into that. Pan Pan, to the best of my knowledge, actually no. Randy Johnson does throw just about anyone she likes, doesn't she?
That's true. Yeah. Come on, Randy Johnson. All right, hold it out.
Totino's with the cover, only able to get one count. And softening up those powerful trapezius muscles with a set of brutal elbows, trying to take that throwing ability away from Randy Johnson.
I mean, if she loses her throwing ability, that would be absolutely devastating. Come on, Randy Johnson, roll.
Top rope elbow drop to the chest, knocking all of the wind out of the chest of Randy Johnson. And once again, definitely a strategic attack there, trying to take away her wind.
Oh, wow.
That didn't seem to do much of anything, yeah.
And that certainly did. Randy Johnson simply grabbing onto the head of Totino's and tossing him across the ring. And Pan Pan is back in this match with a crossbody elbow.
I'm not always down for USA signs, but I think in this case it's pretty applicable. Yeah, hooray for us. We did it.
Now, what's Pan Pan doing over there?
Pan Pan dancing with the turnbuckles.
They're his best friend, the turnbuckles are.
How do you think Randy Johnson feels about that?
I think Randy Johnson sort of trained that behavior into her sweet Pan Pan. Come on.
Pan Pan driving his knee down into the face of
Now, did
Totino's.
Totino's have to take his backpack off with all of his pizza-making supplies, I noticed?
Oh, and here is a reversal of roles.
What in the fuck?
Amazing! No one could have predicted this!
He gets 1. He 2. Is that going to be it?
Are you kidding?
That has it, yeah. After a surprising special move like that, you have to give them the win.
Amazing. That's stunning. That's stunning.
The toss boy has become a toss man.
Now, I am concerned about how this will affect Boymare and Totino's chances in the next upcoming Second Life election. A defeat like this has to be sort of demoralizing for the voting populace.
Once again, there's that crossbody from Pan Pan, perhaps setting up the victory that would come later. And a whip into the corner. Really, we didn't need to see all of this in slow motion, but we thank our production crew.
Amazing! So classic.
And there's the cover. The pin that changed history. 1. 2. You see the emotion on the face of the boy mayor. And a crushing defeat. And a soaring victory for Randy Johnson and Pan Pan. How do you think they'll be celebrating this victory?
I mean, they'll be throwing each other around mostly. We didn't establish, especially Rich Cannon for them.
I imagine some tense conversations about who is the thrower and throwee at this point now.
A well-deserved victory for Pan Pan and Randy Johnson. Now let's move on.
I like basketball. It's probably my favorite sport to spectate.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we all like basketball, but Tara, what would you say are the main things you don't like about basketball? What do you feel like is missing?
I feel like there's too much movement.
Okay.
I kind of do, and not to totally derail our game idea, Griffin, but the idea of basketball that's exactly the same except for everyone's sitting on lawn chairs on the court, just kind of passing the ball back and forth and then trying to throw it in the hoop is fun in a different way.
Even that's too much movement. I don't
then
want
what do you
anything
want, Tara?
being thrown. I want some nice people sitting on lawn chairs just holding basketballs in their hands.
All right.
Wait. Okay. Let me compromise here a little bit. Those monsters could be in the background, like way off in the distance. And you can see them like doing things, but you can never interact with them.
I think this went very well.
I thought this was great.
Yeah, no, I'm
Congratulations to me.
Now, some of these conflicts, Justin and Griffin, can't be contained in the ring, and we are required to use a cage for our audience's protection. And this is such a match.
Oh my God, Patrick! I don't want to tell you how to do what you do, but this is a grim mask of death that Turbo Vicky is wearing.
Yeah.
Turbo Vicky doing the best with what she was given.
Apparently cosplaying as her favorite characters from the Dog Police video.
Turbo Vicky is going to be tough to beat in this one. She is the ultimate athlete. And never mind. I know who's going to win this one.
Oops, Daisy.
In a sense,
match, folks.
This match is a match between, sort of the self-made ultimate athlete versus just raw power here in Final Pam.
Jesus God.
There's my girl. There she is.
How'd she get out is my question.
She escaped. She's everywhere now.
She's everywhere. That is a good point. She's in everybody's copy of WWE 2K17.
But might I say, she must have gotten to Twitter early to get that handle. Congratulations to Pam. Although she probably took it by force, let's be honest.
Pam does as Pam pleases as she steps through the middle rope, getting this audience ready for the competition.
The last thing I would ever want to do in this world is tell Pam her business, but I am worried that her outfit is not going to be especially great for wrestling mobility. I guess we'll have to see how that plays out, though. And just like glasses, like you shouldn't wear glasses. You're probably going to get slammed a couple of times.
Pam opens up the match. Dropping Turbo Vicky across her knee, trying to take away Turbo Vicky's win. Turbo Vicky, as you said, is the ultimate athlete, but an athlete needs to breathe.
Athlete in folding chair. How many sit-ups do you have to do before that doesn't hurt? Probably a lot.
I know that Turbo Vicky's the ultimate sports athlete, but if she lands a single hit on Final Pam, okay.
There it is.
Then this fight is not canonical. This is Monster Factory Legends at this point.
fight spills out to the outside, but Turbo Vicky is, she's an honorable athlete. She wants to settle this in the ring. So she rolls Final Pam right back in there and starts torquing that neck.
Yeah, do it. You're going to break your hands, Vicky. Be careful.
Yeah, that is not how that's going to work for you.
Is there anything in your estimation that Turbo Vicky could do to win this fight?
Resign.
Leave and have like a moral victory?
Quit wrestling? I mean, I don't...
Turbo Vicky making her way up to the top rope. She's going to use every advantage she can get here. Final Pam is down, so she's going to drop that elbow directly across her trachea.
I mean, here's where I'm coming from. This may not be as one-sided as we thought, because Turbo Vicky is the ultimate sports athlete. Boy, that was a bad kick. And if Final Pam adheres to the rules of the ring, I don't know. Turbo Vicky might have a chance. If Final Pam can break away from the normal conventions of wrestling, then we're going to see a real runaway. Turbo
Vicky definitely with a size advantage in this matchup, but Final Pam with, from what we've seen of her, the Pam advantage, yes. You can't underestimate the Pam advantage. She has sort of metaphysical powers, as it were, and she goes up with that middle rope, goes for that double axe handle.
Something just happened there. I think I left no clip on Final Pam. Maybe I should have turned that off before the match started.
Final Pam torques the arm and breaks it across her shoulder. And sets up for something, doesn't quite get it. Reverse Scorpion Death Drop onto the back of the neck of Final Pam, who's worked back up to her feet, and Gorilla Press over the head.
Unbelievable.
Final Pam, no. Final Pam, no.
Not like this.
No.
Okay. Only able to get 2 off of that impressive display of strength. She's impressing the audience, but she's not doing the kind of damage she needs to do to Final Pam.
This is not looking good for Pam.
It's looking pretty bad for Pam. Come on,
Look
Pam.
at the overconfidence.
Yeah, there's a lot of hubris on Turbo Vicky's part, I think, considering her opponent.
Turbo Vicky takes that jawbreaker counter, and she's hung up on the ropes.
Oh, God, what are you doing, Pam?
Pam,
please, no, Pam.
Pam, not
Pam
like this.
choking the life out of Turbo Vicky. Once again, she's going after her lungs.
That's Pam.
And sets her up. She's upside down.
Booyah. Oh, my God.
Brutal pile driver. Plants Final Pam directly on the top of her head. I think this might be it, folks.
Oh, no.
And she's kicked out.
Amazing. That athleticism, that stamina, you're really seeing that come into play right now.
Looks like Final Pam's getting a little bit frustrated.
Some stretching? Yeah.
Not sure about the footwear, Vicky. Get those are sports shoes.
Taking a knee, perhaps begging for more power from whatever divine source she derives her strength from. An Irish whip into the corner and reversing her now. Perhaps setting up for a superplex. No, just a splash to the body. Stuns her. She's upside down and snake eyes.
Oh, my God.
And a
Pam,
big
please.
boot.
Pam, oh, my God, Pam.
And a leg drop.
That was oh, my God.
That's Pam.
And here comes the choke slam,
shit.
the choke Pam.
Devastating.
Okay, Pam, when are you going to cover? Because this has been like 6 brutal hits in a row.
It seems like Pam is really trying to prove a point now.
Overconfidence.
Backfires as she gets her leg swept. Only able to get 1.5 off that. You're going to have to do a lot more damage to Final Pam to keep her down for the 3. And it looks like Turbo Vicky moving outside to perhaps find some sort of implement that'll help her in that goal.
Hey.
That's not legal, right?
Sledgehammer to the midsection. Doesn't last for long. She's back. She's upside down in that tombstone position, and Final Pam is looking to end this one. Drops her on the crown of her head and covers. Referee is in position. This could be it, folks. 1, 2. And that's
Final Pam,
That's
there
how
it
we
is.
do it. That's how it's done. Can you
There
imagine?
would have been fucking riots in the streets.
The
if
restraint it
Pam
took
had
for
won.
her to leave a sledgehammer unsledged, like
I
right
know.
there behind her. That's why she's the best.
There's one more look at Final Pam's ill-fated attempt. Pardon me, Turbo Vicky's ill-fated attempt to end Final Pam in the ring. And once again, the hubris. This obviously her greatest mistake. I don't think, if she came into this match, fully committed to winning this without, an ounce of that sort of showboating that she was giving us here, I still think she would have lost it because Final Pam is just simply too overpowered.
I mean, she's an invincible,
Unkillable, yeah, perfect.
So we haven't really learned anything new here tonight, but I did have fun watching Turbo Vicky get dropped on her head several times.
That was magical.
Turbo, she put up a valiant performance, too. I think we got to credit where credit's due. She was fighting what is essentially a goddess. But, this was always going to end like this.
Turbo Vicky, a talented athlete in her own right, but sometimes your arms are simply too short to box with God.
I just wanted to back up for a second. I didn't want to interrupt anything during, but there's something I wanted to point out. What is happening here? If we could just look at our 3 announcing gentlemen, why are there 2 regular boys on either end, and then a very small tot in the middle? I don't understand.
Well, that's me, Justin, and thanks for bringing that up. But also, I like to sit lower in my chair so I can drink from my Mountain Dew without using my hands. You know this.
Who can blame you?